All right, hello and welcome to this very first playthrough of the first Berserker KHAZAN. Last time we played through the 14th mission in the game, which is called Fall of the Empire. And now we're going to play through whatever's next. Let's see what it is. Actually, hold on a second. We've gotten rid of all of our gear and everything, but I just want to see what level we are. 127. 127. So the next level's called Bloodied Sanctuary, recommended level 130. So this would be the most underleveled we've been going into a mission. But I gotta tell you, I'm feeling pretty cocky. I went back and looked at the numbers. Troka, just not the level, just the boss, Troka, killed me 78 times. She was by far the hardest thing that I've come across in this game ever. She doubled my kill count, my death count at the time. And since then, in the subsequent 4 missions, including the whole mission and the boss, all 4 missions I've only died 26 times. And most of those have been in the couple 2-3 deaths it takes for me to figure out how to kill the boss, plus just randomly falling off of shit, making dumb mistakes, whatever. Those are just random deaths that come with playing. So the game has been just downright easy since Troka. And actually, it was easy before that too. Troka is the only thing in this game that's really been a significant challenge, and she was incredibly challenging. So this will be the most underleveled we've gone into. But we've gone in when we're 1 level under before. Now we're 3 levels under. I'm just not worried about it anymore. I have to assume that at some point, this might be the last mission. I don't think so. I think we've got at least 2 more missions. I think we've got at least 1 more after this one, just based on what the map looks like. I have to assume maybe it'll be the final boss. There's got to be at least 1 more boss in this game that's going to be really hard like Troka was. Or is Troka... I don't think I've ever played a Souls-like where everything was easy except for 1 boss. I've definitely had some uneven ones where it's like there's a really hard boss and there's 3 or 4 softballs and then another really hard one. That happens all the time. But just 1 really hard boss? I've played Souls-likes where none of the bosses are super hard. I've played Souls-likes where all of the bosses are super hard. I've never played a Souls-like where everything is easy except for 1 boss is super hard. So surely we've got another tough boss coming. But I have just steamrolled this game except for Troka. I know I've got a high kill count, but almost half of those came from Troka, first of all. And second, the 130 or so that are remaining, 120 or so that are remaining.
KHAZAN, when you join us for...
They're not, I never got stuck. I'm like falling off of shit a lot. I'm making dumb mistakes, not paying enough attention, getting distracted by things, dying 2, 3, 4 times to bosses, just trying to feel out their moveset and learn to parry. This is not what I would call real Souls-like difficulty.
It would mean everything to us if you came
it's
to
just not.
So many special moments. It's the perfect place to be married.
Oh, I should also mention that off recording, between the last recording and this one, I did do a side mission. I did a side mission called The Vow, and we got the final Netherworld energy, so we now have 8 heals. I wanted to try to do several side missions to get to where we're not under level, but then after the first one, I blew through that side mission too. I think it's the last side mission in it's the hardest side mission we could have done, and I didn't even die a single time in the whole mission, including the boss. I just killed the boss on the very first attempt. So I'm not trying to brag. This is more of a complaint than a brag. I think this game is too easy. And at the very least, it's uneven. For there to be 1 boss that's super hard, nobody wants to play a Souls-like where 1 boss is incredibly difficult and the rest of the game is a softball. Nobody wants to play that. I don't think it's a bad Souls-like. But at this point, if it never gets... I mean, we're at the end of the game, I would imagine now. So it's kind of too late. Even if there is another boss or two that's really difficult. At this point, the game overall is too easy, regardless. It's too late. Unless there's 6 more levels, but I doubt it. The way that the game has been laid out, I think we're at the end. I'm pretty sure. And, I'm tempted, honestly, if we're as close to the end as I think we are, I'm really tempted to just run through these levels and not even try to kill anything. Because I get the feeling we're good enough now to beat the whole game. I'm not sure I even want to take my time with these levels. I am really itching to look up the Metacritic and stuff on this game. As a rule, I do not look at that stuff until I've already... I don't really make review videos anymore, but I don't look up the reviews until I have beaten the game and I've given my thoughts on it. Which will, from now on, at least for the foreseeable future, will come in the form of my final thoughts videos. I'm going to go back to doing that instead of written reviews, because I don't have time to do the written reviews anymore. But I will be posting a review video, technically. But it's just going to be my 10 to 15 minute rant while the credits are rolling about my final thoughts on the game. I'm not going to make I'm not going to type out a review anymore. I don't have time to do that anymore. I wish I did, but I don't. I've got other stuff going on now. So I'll go over all my final thoughts at that point. It could be this video, technically, if this is the last level. But I don't think this is the last level. But anyway, I'm really itching to read the reviews, because this came out the same day as AI Limit, which is a very similar game. It's a Souls-like with an anime art style. It came out the exact same day, and I played that game at launch instead of this one. And the reason that I did that was I was like, no, this game's getting a lot of buzz. Everyone's gonna be playing that. Maybe for a few days at least, I'll be one of the only guys on YouTube with AI Limit playthrough videos, because I tend to get some more views on those types of videos if I play a less popular one at launch. I knew everyone was going to be playing this. Plus, this had a demo out. It had an early release where if you bought it early, you could play it early. So there was already probably videos of this game on the internet when I started. Plus, I didn't... Well, that's... Anyway, the point is, I decided to play AI Limit at launch instead of this, because I knew I was going to play one or the other. And I loved AI Limit. I wouldn't say it's as good as the From Software games or Neo or some of my favorite Souls-likes, but it's very good. I don't think this is very good. And I have a feeling, since this one got so much more buzz than AI Limit did at launch, I bet you this... And AI Limit has unfair reviews. I did look up the reviews. It's got a 67 on Metacritic. It's not perfect. It definitely has flaws, but it is a good game, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I think that I think it's been unfairly treated. And I have a feeling that this game is getting glaze that it does not deserve. Who the fuck are these people? Did he heal? God damn it. Who the fuck are you? Okay, can I get back to what I was doing, please? Anyway, my suspicion is that this game reviewed better, and I don't think it deserves it. Unless am I missing something? I mean, the thing is, if it was a game that I didn't understand, or maybe it was too hard, and I didn't think it was fair, and I didn't like it because of something like that, I would understand. But in my opinion, there's not really any way to refute. I'm not super good at Souls-likes. I've played a lot of them, and I think I'm decent, but I don't think I'm like an expert. And so for someone that's not really, I wouldn't classify myself as really good at video games or Souls-likes, there's not really any way to refute that this game is just too easy. It's too easy. There's just one boss that's super hard, and everything else in the game is super easy. What do we got here? Swift attack, max stamina. Alright, take that. I haven't had to do anything with like crafting or set building or transmutations because there hasn't been a point. Why would I touch any of that stuff when I'm not struggling? I'm doing fine just picking up the fucking stamina recovery rate, damage multiplier increase. I really like that stamina recovery rate, but we've already got a lot of that with Keshta. Oh, I need to switch out from Keshta. I need to switch back to the other guy. Probably doesn't matter at this point. Alright, I'll take this. I lose a little bit of attack, though. I mean, unless you're really good at video games, you don't just happen to beat a game easily. That just doesn't happen. If the game is hard, you're gonna struggle with it unless you're really, really good at this type of game, and I wouldn't consider myself in that category. So, the game's too easy. I mean, I'm on full autopilot right now. I haven't even healed yet. This is one of the last levels in the game. Who's this bitch? She gave me a lot of fucking lacrima. Now, I will say, because I've gotten kind of cocky and I'm not really paying very good attention, I probably will end up getting some deaths here and there. And that's fine, but it doesn't really change my thought that deaths are going to come in a game like this regardless. Because people make mistakes, and like, you don't understand the full scope of a boss's or an enemy's moveset right out the gate. You're just going to get some. But if I'm not hitting walls, if I'm not struggling, then the game's never teaching me to get better. And so I don't ever feel like I really master it. And that's the true... For me, the true satisfaction of a game like this is feeling like you've been really forced to master it. I'm button mashing. And if button mashing is good enough to get through a game, that, in my opinion, is a serious flaw. It'd be one thing if I were looking up how to cheese every boss ahead of time and then not struggling that way, but I'm not doing that. I'm not looking up anything. I've looked up one thing in this game, and it was because of a misconception. If I had it to do over again, I wouldn't have done it. But I got through. I was about halfway through the game. I was thinking, I haven't picked up any more Netherworld energy, and I only have 5, or at that point I think I had 4 heals. No, I had 5 at that point. I had 5 heals, and I was like, surely by this time, like in most Dark Souls games, like you've got, 8, 9 by that point in the game. And so I was like, I must have missed a bunch. And so I looked up, like, where are the Netherworld energy? Like, I Googled, like, KHAZAN, Netherworld energy locations. And it turned out I had only missed one up to that point. So I was wrong about that. The game just doesn't give you a lot of heals. But you don't need them. Not really. So what I did was I looked up a list of the missions that had Netherworld energy in them. So I knew this last mission, the Vow, that's why I did that mission, was because I knew it had Netherworld energy, and I got it, and now I have all 8 that the game will give you. So I did look up that one thing. Usually with first playthroughs, I don't look up anything unless I get stuck, and then I'll pull up a walkthrough or something. But, see, like, and it's another problem with this game. I don't know where to put I don't need any of this anymore. I guess I'm just going to keep putting in Vitality. I'm still getting 30 HP per level, which seems like a lot. Like, there's a poor balance issue. There's a balance issue there. Oh, the Phantom abilities. So I did look up that one thing, but that hasn't mattered. Like, I wouldn't be struggling less. I mean, I guess that's not entirely true. Like, I would be struggling a little bit more if I were down, if I had 5 heals instead of 8. But it's not a fast pass to make the game easy. It's not like if you look that one thing up, suddenly the game's just going to be a breeze. The game was already a breeze. I did that after Troca. After the Troca fight, I was like, dude, suddenly this game has a huge difficulty spike. The rest of the game is going to be hard like this, I bet. I really need every heal I can get. I'm going to go ahead and look it up because I'm really afraid that I'm not going to be good enough to get through this game otherwise. If I had it to do over again, I wouldn't have looked it up. Even if I'd only had 5 heals, these bosses, these last 4 bosses that I've faced in a row after Troca, there've been 4 bosses. Not counting the ones in the side missions that I just walked over. But the main quest bosses, there have been 4. And, you know, some of them killed me. I think one of them killed me once, a couple of them killed me twice, one of them maybe killed me 3 or 4 times. Maybe a couple killed me that many times. If I had 5 heals instead of 8, maybe they would have killed me 7, 8 times, 10, 12 maybe. But at the end of the day, like, if you figure out how to kill a boss, you just have to minimize mistakes. That's not why running out of heals is not usually why I can't beat a boss. I usually can't beat a boss because there's a move or perhaps a series of moves that I can't figure out how to block, parry, or dodge, or there's a certain phase that just everything gets really insane, turns everything on its head. None of that stuff has been happening. The game has tried, but at the end of the day, the button mashing moves that I do with the spear, you've been watching me kill these guys. I'm using the same 2 moves. 3 moves, maybe. I'm not using hardly anything in the skill tree, and it's been good enough. I haven't even had to heal yet. Oh, well, I rested. Maybe I don't think I even had to heal before that. Come on, motherfucker. Now don't get super cocky, Nick. Be careful. This guy at least demands your respect. I guess he does. I don't know. Like, that guy's supposed to be hard, right? I had to heal twice. But I'm not struggling. Is this a dead end? No. Oh, okay, here we go. I haven't seen one of these in a minute. So I guess they need to face each other. been only one other mission, or at least main mission, where this has been a mechanic. But in that mechanic, they had to face each other. So is that what we're doing here? Yeah. Good. Don't make the puzzles in the Souls-like too hard. Do I?
I once spent many pleasant days here with my friends.
Now, I may end up totally eating my words if this next boss is like super difficult, and then like all the bosses in the rest of the game are super difficult. That is entirely possible. Totally possible that could happen. All I'm really speaking to is up to this point. But up to this point, with the exception of Troka, the game has been a breeze. It's gotten to the point where I'm wondering, like, was Troka not even hard, and maybe I was just really garbage at fighting her? But I don't know. For me, Troka was a nightmare. Troka was incredibly difficult for me. Way, 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 way more than anything else in the game. Is it because, like, the way that I fight with the spear, I'm cheesing too much? I figured out how to do something with this game that I wasn't supposed to figure out? Because honestly, even if that's true, it shouldn't be that easy to do. There's no Dark Souls game that you can just cheese a combo move through the whole game. Because they're balanced better than that. You can't just go through Bloodborne with your gun and shoot everything, you know? But with the spear in this game, you can just thrust everything to death. Where's that Jarling? Not that I even really care. I haven't even looked at what that guy has had for sale since I started. Why would I? I'm not gonna buy something I don't need. Guess what? The hero's back. He took down that resurrected berserk dragon in the capital again. Yeah, that was me, bro. Ooh. Max stamina, max health, and unscathed stamina. Oh, I'm gonna hate to lose that stamina damage increase, but I think it's worth it. Oh. Defense 290, received damage, it decreased 3.3%. Let's go. What do I have to get that confront damage increase? Something with my boots. Tempted to for this. I get another damage increase. And stamina damage increase? I'm gonna take that. Let's get aggressive. Been playing it really safe with the gear. Maybe it's time to stop doing that. I don't like unscathed stuff because I'm usually not at full health. I'm gonna keep what I have there. Okay. That ring looks interesting. But I'm not taking Reese's ring off. Oh, I got that in that side mission, that ring. That's the first epic item I've gotten. And it's sick. Enraged damage increase 5%, damage increase 4.5%, max stamina 84, critical stamina recovery rate 12.4%. So this is the third bonfire in the game. This level has been incredibly linear. We're 25 minutes in and we're already at the third bonfire. I need something to humble me. It's not time for the boss yet, I don't think, but when we get there, I would love nothing more than to get into that arena and immediately realize that I'm going to be there for a while. I love that feeling. I would love that. At this point, I'm starting to have my doubts. I hope so, though. I hope so. I'll be pleasantly surprised if the boss ends up being difficult. That's what I want. I want a challenge. This game has been fun. I'm enjoying the combat. Except that it feels like I'm cutting through butter with a knife most of the time. Yeah, okay. Is it a bitch move to complain that the game is too easy while kind of cheesing the moves? I could see that argument, but my argument would be if the game were good enough, that wouldn't be an option. You know? Again, it's not like I'm going through and looking up. I wasn't sure that was going to be whatever, I'll take it. I'll take all the soul stones I can get. Although, I've put everything into Lacrimogen up to this point. And, I think we need to start putting it into health recovery instead. We're probably only going to get one more. What's going on here? Ah, fucking missed. What was I saying before? Oh, is it a bitch move to complain about the difficulty not being high enough and while also using like button mashing techniques? Again, yeah, my argument would be like, well, a game that's good enough wouldn't have that. You wouldn't be able to do that in a game that's good enough. Is the spear moveset just broken? Like if I had chosen an ultra greatsword or a greatsword instead at the beginning and decide to stick to that, because again, my number one complaint in this game, well, maybe my number one complaint now is the difficulty, but my second highest complaint is that the game doesn't really, it incentivizes you to stick with a weapon and to pick a weapon and stick with it. So you can't really have, it'd be a pain in the ass to try and have fun with the different movesets because you can't switch easily between them. You can switch your skill points around, but it's a pain in the ass to have to do that, and you can't switch your skill points like your level points around, and those are, and the leveling is heavily weighted for each weapon type, you know, depending on which skill point you're putting in. So it really is a bad idea, it seems like, to try and use different weapons. So you really should just pick a weapon and stick with it. If I had done that with the dual wield or the greatsword, Would I have not found some like a really easy move or two to get through the game, and I'd be like really struggling right now? That's possible. But again, if that's the case, then you have a balance issue. That means your game is poorly balanced, and that's ultimately what I think about this game. I think it's very poorly balanced. And it's not my fault that I'm taking advantage of those balancing issues, because I'd be insane not to. That's not on me. That's not a me problem. That's a game development problem. I'm really bummed that I'm not making review videos anymore, because I have a lot to say about this game. But I will make a final thoughts video, which is like a long form, just me talking for a while. I just won't have it in a YouTube short or a TikTok video. I guess I could cut it up. I'll think about it. Whatever, I don't think it matters anymore. Oh, did I switch to... Did I switch to, not Kesh, to the other guy? Mulholland? What's his name? Wolfric, not even close. Yes, I did. I haven't spent $1 yet. Maybe at the end of the final boss, if it's hard, I might actually go buy some gear. But buying gear in this game would be dumb, because it's gonna get leveled out. You're gonna out-level it in no time, so there wouldn't be any point to buying or really even crafting any gear. Just, why would I? So what's down there? Is this the way forward? Oh. Yeah, it looks like this is the way forward. Alright, let's see what's down that ladder. A lot of places to fall. So we might get our first death of the level here pretty quick, if we're not super careful. It's very easy to fall in this game because the platforming is not very precise, which is pretty much par for the course for Souls-like, so I can't really complain about that. Now who's making me hallucinate? Oh, fucker, this is not the place to be fucking with my controls. I will just walk off an edge. Just wait for it to go away. I don't think I want to fight any revenants up here either. It's just too risky. Anything of note back here? Yes. Ooh. Okay, be careful. That looks like it could be instant death. So try not to fall. Not reading the lore anymore. I'm just not interested enough. Hey! Is that 5 now? 6. So we have enough to get that health recovery increase. That'll be nice. I haven't bought one of those yet. I put it all into Lacrima Gain, which I think was the right choice. That's another thing that I think has made the game way easier, is that the Lacrima Gain has been insane. Oh, I can't go back that way. So I guess long story short, there may be several different ways that I've made this game easier than it should be. But in a well-balanced game, those options simply wouldn't exist. They just wouldn't exist in a well-balanced game. Like, why am I able to stun lock almost everything that I come across? I shouldn't be able to do that. There's absolutely no way I should be able to do that. Wild Ghost next used to unlock or awaken Keshta. Oh, okay. Well, we'll do that in a little bit. That's something we can actually use. Stamina damage increase. That's interesting. Damage increase 6.1%. Too bad the defense is garbage. We're sticking with high defense stuff. Damage multiplier increase 3.1%. Max stamina. Let's take that. I'm not getting that other set bonus anymore anyway. A Chaos Ring. Now that could come in handy. Frontal damage defense. Okay, that could come in handy. We had a Chaos Ring a long time ago and we accidentally liquefied it for Lacrima. So, we finally got another one. That would have been handy in a couple of boss fights. Recently. Okay, I don't think I've been down here yet. Nope. I'm not playing on, like, easy or something, am I? Does this game have difficulty? Normal. There's an expert level. I bet that would be fucking hard. I bet that would be hard. If it weren't for Troca, I would highly recommend in my review you should play this game on hard if you really like Souls-likes, but then Troca would be fucking impossible. So I can't really, because the game is not evenly balanced, I can't recommend that. There is no correct difficulty setting for this game. Alright, now where am I going now? Have I been down there before? Where am I going? Alright, here goes nothing. Oh. We were here 1,000,000 years ago. I must not be paying enough attention. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Pardon me. No, guys. No. No, thank you. No thanks. Oh, blue. No thanks, fellas. I just don't care to fight you. Is that okay? Fucker's gonna make me heal. Fine. Okay, so what am I doing wrong? Here's the checkpoint that we were just at. We are not... Oh, wait. We're not gonna rest. Because I don't want to have to fight through all those people. We don't need to. So we just went through all of this shit. Oh, wait a minute. Did we never go up here? We didn't. So what was the point of all that shit behind us? Whatever. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Okay. Oh shit, oh shit, okay. Alright, what are we doing here? We gotta be careful with these projectiles. We don't want to get knocked off of something. This is very Anne Orlando of this game. There have been several parts of this game that have just been very clearly, or maybe Cathedral of the Deep. Maybe it's a little bit more like that. But in any case, there have been several parts of this game that have been clear homages to different parts of From Software games. There was one level that had both very obviously Sen's Fortress and what was the other thing? It was something from Demon Souls. Oh yeah, Boletaria. Like the castle wall. There was one, I can't remember what level it was, but it was one level where it started out in a lot of pendulum swinging, narrow platforms, yada yada, very Sen's Fortress. And then moved into an area that looked a lot like the opening area of Demon Souls with Boletarian castle wall looking stuff. There's been several of those. What is all this? Oh, I don't like this. Okay. Let's get our ranged folks out of the equation. There's a soul stone over there. How many soul stones is that now? 4 of 5? Wow, we might get them all. So what's up with this? So this looks a lot like, wait, that might not... Is that a From Software game that I'm thinking of where you have to fucking... Oh shit, yeah, don't do that again. Where you have to drop... Yeah, it's in Dark Souls. It's in Anne Orlando. Where you have to drop the big ass chandelier on the enemies. And it's got an item on it. Don't do that, Nick. Just... You coming this way? Alright, good. Oh no. Ah, fuck, dude. I've been worried about that happening the whole fucking level. See, most of the deaths at this point have been stuff like that. Where it's like... Yeah, I guess it's my fault, but... You know? It's not like the game was too hard. It's just... I oopsed. I fucked up. To me, deaths like that just aren't a measure of true difficulty. True difficulty is when you you get that feeling like, I don't know how I'm going to get past this. And in almost every Souls-like, at one point or another, I get that feeling. And I did get it. Don't fall, just run through these motherfuckers. This is risky, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh no! Holy sh... Oh god. I'm alive? I can't believe I'm alive. Alright, well, let's not take any chances. Ow. Oh, shit. Alright, let's wait for this to pass. Almost. Almost got me, big guy. Alright, let's actually go back and rest and try again. I want to make sure we've got every healing we have. I don't want to lose... I mean, I think it's only 100,000 lacrima, which at this point in the game, they're handing out lacrima like candy. 132. It's not nothing, though. I'm not just going to give up on it. Give me just a second. But everything else, the story and the art direction and the music and the set pieces and the writing and the voice acting, all of that makes the whole game totally worth it. Number 3 ended up being Tom Clancy's The Division. I am a loot game freak, and among loot games, this is about as good as it gets because the gunplay and the missions are fun enough to keep that grind interesting forever. I don't know. Second place this month is AI Limit. This is a new anime looking soul. All right, let's be careful. That's our first death of the day. So we've been doing a pretty decent job of shoring up that number. I know it looks... the thing is, like, what I have noticed is, especially with Souls-likes, but really with any hard game, I'm not bad at video games. Like, I'm pretty decent. I'm not great, but I think I'm pretty decent. But most people do not keep track of their deaths in games like this. And so, you know, I died 204 times in a game like this. Most people have probably died at least that much. Not all, but most. But they are not gonna know that because they don't keep track of their deaths and they don't really have any gauge for it. So a lot of people that have probably died more than me, if they see my death counter, and they're just idiot children on YouTube that don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Oh no, Nick, god damn it. That's exactly what happened last time. All right, I gotta pay better attention, hold on. Running backwards is hard. Oh shit, okay, all right. All right, you've got to be more careful. Just keep going. Nah, go back and rest. You're missing 2 healed. No, just keep going, because you might fall again, and then you'll have to kill those enemies again if you rest. Just keep going. You know, here's what we do. Why don't you kill the dudes up there instead of trying to run past them? How about that? Then maybe you'd have your lacrima back by now, probably. In fact, actually, I am going to go rest on that point of logic there that I should just stop, slow down, be patient, and kill those dudes up there. Anyway, the point I was making before is that restore stamina by 15% when an enemy is exhausted. Nice. People will see my death counts that I post, because I'll talk about them in videos, and they'll be like, you died 204 times playing First Berserker KHAZAN? Man, the game was hard, but it wasn't that hard. I probably died, I don't know, 50, 60 times. Some of those people may be correct, but most of them, I guarantee you, are not, because they don't have any idea how many. They don't. I would tell you right now, if I weren't, and this is someone that has a good feel for deaths in a game because I keep track of everyone that I do. If I weren't keeping track of my deaths in this game, I would not believe that I... Oh, Nick, come on, dude. You have got to get it together. I would not believe that I died 200 times in this game, just because the game hasn't felt hard. I would think, I don't know, if I didn't know how many times I died, I would think I died maybe 100 times to Troca, but I would think maybe 50 times for the rest of the game. I just wouldn't think I died as many times as I had, because I'm basing it off of just how the game felt. So somebody that has no gauge for that, because they never keep track of it, even if a game is really hard, they might think, oh yeah, that game was really hard. I probably died, I don't know, 100 times. They have no fucking idea how many times they've actually died in the game. And in reality, a lot of those people, most of those people, have probably died maybe twice as much as me. Or at least as much. Usually probably more. Because again, I think I'm fairly good at these kinds of games. And also, a lot of those people that are even bothering to comment on posts like that are fanboys of those games. And so at this point, they've beaten Dark Souls 3, I don't know, 9 times. They've beaten it on New Game +++. And now they're getting through the whole game, dying, I don't know, 20, 30 times, and that's it. They don't realize that the first, or they don't remember. Remember's not the right word. They don't realize that the first time that they played the game, they died a shit ton. Even more than they would think, most people. Now again, I believe that there are exceptions, and that there are people that are just exceptionally good at these kinds of games, that really are only dying 60, 70 times in a game like this. Maybe they're paying extra close attention. They're not distracted by whatever, children recording, whatever, and they're just really good at parrying or dodging in games like this, and so they just really don't have those deaths. I have every confidence that those gamers exist, but they're not the norm. All right, folks, that's enough. If you knock me off of this fucking thing, you gotta be careful here, dude. This is really precarious. Go ahead and heal, just to be safe. And, okay. I'm gonna try to focus up here for a second. Oh, fuck off, dude. Alright, now, we're finally back to where we were like 15 minutes ago. It hasn't maybe been that long. It's probably been close, actually. We're hitting close to the hour mark now. We gotta get up there. Still don't remember. I don't remember exactly where the lacrima was, but we'll see it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we gotta be really fucking careful here. Take as many out in advance with the javelin as you can. It's gonna be hard to do when I don't have any fucking spirit, but Jesus Christ, I almost fell just now. 130 lacrima sitting there. Be careful. Just be careful. And to be clear, this is a challenge. This platforming is a challenge. It's not like I am having a little bit of trouble getting back to this spot and blah blah blah. So I'm not trying to make the impression that this game is like devoid of challenge, but platforming is not the kind of challenge I look forward to in a Souls-like. If anything, it's the kind of challenge I dread. At best, platforming is mildly amusing in a Souls-like. I almost fucking died just now. In fact, for a second I thought I did. No fucking way would I fight a Revenant up here. That's what I figured was gonna happen. What's down there? Oh, we haven't been there yet. Yeah, we can't get through that gate down there yet. Okay. Alright, so that's a PB. Be careful. Just be really fucking careful. We've got all of our... What? Oh my god, dude, I almost fucking died again. If you go just in... If you change direction, even if it's by a millimeter, it'll do this lurch forward. It's just not very precise platforming, which most Souls-likes don't have very good platforming. Just have to be real careful. Alright, so is this the way forward? It looks like it. What are we doing here? Get me the fuck to a checkpoint or a shortcut so I don't have to do that shit again, please God. Time for a shortcut or a checkpoint. Shortcut, most likely. Let me get that gate open. Oh, this looks like someplace we've been before, doesn't it? Oh, it's not exactly the same, though. Like in a different level. Let's just move forward. I don't really want to risk it. It's not a huge risk, but at this point, I'm not even barely looking at my gear anymore. Stamina, max health. Dodge stamina cost decrease, receive stamina damage decrease, frontal damage, receive damage decrease. That's pretty good. I'm gonna take that. Ah, damn. Oh, let's just keep Jeff. Alright, moving forward. So now it's been an hour, because that last part took a long time. We were ahead of schedule, I think. We were really blown through the level, and then things slowed way down with that. We only died one time, but we had to go back a couple of times. Okay, more platforming. Lovely. Just be careful. Ah! Now, is that a fourth bonfire and we're not done yet? Because I don't think this is the end of the level. Maybe it is. I doubt it. No, we still got ways to go. That's okay. We're probably very close to the end of the game, so the levels being a little bit larger is not a surprise. Oh, I don't have. I thought I was like 70 the max. I'm 3,000 shy of another level. My bad. I don't give a shit about unscathed stats because I'm hardly ever unscathed. All right, biggin. Excuse me. Is he no, he's not an elite. I could use that to stun him, but if I was worried about it, I probably would. The only way this could really get hairy is if both of these guys come down on me at the same time. That could get a little tricky. Are you gonna see me, or am I gonna be able to backstab you? I don't. He's gonna turn around too quick. Yeah. Is the other guy coming for me? I don't see him. Oh, whoops, missed that. Finally. Oh, whoops. Another poison one. This is composed, attack damage, critical stamina recovery rate. No thanks. Nick, careful. That's unnecessary damage, bro. That'll make that easier later. So what if I do this? Come on over here, buddy. Hurry, because this chaos is building up quickly. Oh, that hurt. Not even gonna be worth it. Yeah. Why aren't you dead yet? Why is he not taking damage? Oh, excuse me. Fucking finally. Jesus. Alright. Is this courtyard clear? So does this part connect to that other part? No. Oh shit. Go ahead and heal. That looks like it's probably the way forward. Not quite. No. No, not even close. That defense buff is nice, but not that nice. So this goes back down to where that other area is, right? I would think. Yeah, it does. Whoops. Ow, what the fuck? The fuck was that? Bro, you're gonna need to chill. What is all this shit? Fuck off. Oh. Thought I saw a door down there. It's barred. Okay, now wait a minute. I thought this went back to... Ah, fuck. Excuse me, sir. I am busy with something right now. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, so this does not go where I thought it went. Oh, no. Hold on. Okay, that's good. We have that, but... How do I get... I really shouldn't care at this point. I don't need to be super thorough. I don't need to. Is this what I... Yes, this is where I was looking at before. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, so we did eventually get back there. But I don't know, man. There could be like a soul stone back here or something. I don't know. Okay. All right, we're good. Okay, so this is clearly an elite. I don't want to aggro it yet. Isn't there a... yeah. Let's rest here real quick. Buy our level. I'm not expecting much difficulty. But you never know. You never know. Frontal damp guard stamina. Yeah. I don't imagine you can sneak up on this guy, do you think? Surely not. Oh no, I should have known it wasn't going to be that simple. Seems like I could just sneak up on this guy if I wanted to. Is he gonna activate when I get close enough? Nope. Oh my god, he's got a shitload of health though. Well, we should be alright. Another softball. To be perfectly clear, I know there's no way that the boss of this area is going to be that easy. I don't mean to give the impression that I'm going to just completely walk over whatever boss is coming out. But if the boss kills me 5 or fewer times, even less than 10, that's an easy boss when it comes to Souls-likes. So watch your health. More food for the lacrima fire later on. Not gonna use any of that stuff. This is an important looking set piece. Are we getting close, maybe? Soul stones or anything back here? Nope, just empty real estate. There we go. That's our... Oh, wait a minute. Is there more level? I kind of hope not. No, this looks like the end. Yeah, there's our Spirit of Advocacy. I can see it. Which we aren't going to use, because we haven't used any up to this point. Why would I? I'm going to change back to Keshta, though. Almost enough for another level. Our agility now is at C. Is that having some effect on our ability to move? It doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like... What is... hold on, I'm gonna look. Just KHAZAN agility. How agility works. Stamina management plays a, so it's a stamina thing. How does agility work? You can you can't level agility directly, we know about that. Unlike other souls, like going into a high equipment load won't lead to fat rolling. However, both your stamina recovery and dodge stamina cost will take a major hit. Does it? I guess because I have Keshta, it just doesn't seem to matter. It just doesn't seem to matter. That's the first time we've been at C, so I guess we put on some heavier stuff. Yeah, it looks like we've got some... Look at those fucking shoulder pads. Give me just a second. Donnie Darko or something, but as a game, not as fun for me. All right, from here out, every game is a banger, so it's just a question of how hard they bang. Yeah. Number 4 is South of Midnight. The gameplay here, meh, but everything else, the story and the art direction and the music and the set pieces and the writing and the voice acting, all of that makes the whole game totally worth it. Number 3 ended up being Tom Clancy's The Division. I am a loot game freak, and among loot games, this is about it. Alright, so this is the part of the video where I get humbled, right? I'm about to walk into this, and this boss is going to be absolutely fucking insane, right? I hope so. Let's sit here for an hour and a half and try and kill this boss. I would love that. I really would. We're gonna get another Troca? Oh no, it's female. Well, I always think female bosses are the hardest in games like these, but again, with the exception of Troca, none of them have been. Elamane was kind of tough. I think she killed me 7, 8 times. But no, Alina, Princess Alina was easy. Oh, am I gonna have to fight Reese? Is she like corrupted now? It's a lot of rings, Reese. You're getting all those buffs at once, huh? That's smart. For some reason, I can only wear one at a time. Better watch out, KHAZAN. She's wearing like 9 rings. She's probably got 1 billion defense.
KHAZAN, my beloved old friend.
Yeah, he's corrupted. Do I have my chaos resistant stuff on? No, but we can put it on if we need to. It doesn't seem to make a ton of difference, but it does make a little bit.
You wouldn't dare. Not her too.
Yeah, Ozma, what the fuck? So this seems like it might be a really hard boss. I hope so. Let's see. Join us.
Reese, stop, please.
Well, get your stamina back. Oh, did you? I was about to. I thought she healed for a second. Oh, that's hurting me. That's hurting me. Get out of that. Oh, it's got bad chaos buildup too. Okay. Heal, heal. Okay, but heal. I bet she has a second phase. She doesn't seem to have that much life. Yeah. I bet she's got 2 phases. Because this one, for 2 reasons. Number one, she doesn't seem to have that much life, but second, she's not really doing that much crazy stuff. And the last few bosses have been fucking crazy. She definitely has a second phase. She fucking better. No, that was dumb. Yeah, she does. She definitely has a second phase. Good. That would have been incredibly disappointing. Show me what you got. Are you gonna be turning some big monster, or are you just gonna... Yeah, something's up. All those rings. Are we gonna start flying around a lot? Because I wouldn't love that. I mean, it'd be fine, but like that would be hard, having to deal with something like Troka, where she's all over the fucking arena. Probably it's gonna be something like that. But good sign that we got through the first phase on the first attempt with only using, I think, half of our heals. So, but if the second phase is insane enough, it won't matter. Alright, you look like a fucking Lilith.
Phantom. Reese! There is no way to save her now, mortal.
Get that fucking chaos off of me. Okay, good. Melee. Oh, we like melee. We like those kinds of moves too. I'm just feeling her out. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat her on this one. Oh, I've only got 2 heals left. Oh, I thought I had more than that. Come on, Nick. There you go. I don't think she's going to be that bad because she's doing a lot of melee stuff. So I think I'm going to be able to parry her once I figure out how to do it. Stop blocking, bitch. Another corner here. Yeah, those kinds of moves make it really easy to punish her. Get back, Nick. Get back and heal. Oh, that hurt. Come on, goddammit. Oh god, yeah, those hurt bad. Oh, I'm out of healing. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna survive this one. She does a lot of damage. She's doing a lot of damage with her attacks. But that was a pretty decent first attempt, so I think we're gonna be alright. She'll probably kill us a few times. Unless she has a third phase. The game hasn't pulled anything like that yet. But it looks like this is shaping up to be another mostly disappointing boss. I mean, the last few bosses have been really cool. Like, their moves, they look really cool. There's some cool dialogue. Their moves look really cool. The arenas are nice, all that stuff. But the actual combat hasn't been that satisfying. Again, maybe I'm the bitch for using this cheesy spear, but again, if that's a game problem. That's not a me problem. Give me the tools, I'm going to use them, even if they're cheap. I'm trying to get her parries down, so I may die a few times. Just trying to learn her moveset. Get some spirit going. Get a spirit collection going. Nick, you gotta do a better job than that. Get it now, you might be able to do another one before the fight's over. Fuck are you going? Bitch, get back down here. Come on. There. Good, that was perfect timing. We haven't had to heal yet. Damn it. chaos. That's easy to parry. Watch your health. What? What is this bullshit? I can't get through this? Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fucking heal. Don't forget, Nick, she does a lot of damage in this phase, so you need to keep an eye on your health. Oh, you've got enough. Yeah, go ahead and do this again. Might be better to hold on to that to get rid of chaos buildup, but it hasn't been a major issue yet. So we'll leave it for now. Should have fucking dodged that or countered that. Damn it. Still got 4 heals. I don't know if we're doing close, or we're doing well enough, but it might be close. Damn it. If you could have hit any of those counters, that would have been nice. Or parries. Second phase has a good deal of health, doesn't it? You gotta get away when she does that, Nick. I'm just kind of tanking her right now, and that's not good enough, probably. Yeah, those hurt, dude. You gotta get back. Oh, come on. That was free money, Nick. You gotta start parrying better. You're gonna have to do better than that. A third one? If we could just block a little bit, we'd be done with her by now. But I'm not really blocking anything. Yeah, like you should have blocked that shit. I'm trying to fucking parry. Yeah. We almost got her. We almost got her. I think we're gonna be alright. We almost had her. You just need to learn to Do I have a skill? Yeah, let's buy, let's buy this. And actually, let's take something away from something. Give it to this. What am I not using? I'm using all of that. I'm not using the javelin. I kind of want this stuff. I don't care about the... I want to get rid of that. Give me a second. Just like I have every month for the past 6 years. Jesus Christ. So I'm trying to beat 1,000 video games, and last month, April, I beat 7. So here they are in order from shittiest to most mind-blowing, and no spoilers. At number 7 at the bottom, I have Industria. Look, man, I love indie developers doing their thing, but at the end of the day, this game doesn't even really run on console, and I find it kind of unethical that they even charged people for it. Up next at number 6 is Lost Records Bloom and Rage. Alright, let's see if we can finish this. I need to hit, like, literally any parries, and I'll be much better off. I'm not really hitting many parries. We might need to just take a death or two just to learn the parry system. Or learn her attacks better. Although I will say, in this phase, she's not really doing as much melee. It's more the second phase. Damn it. That's hurting you, dude. Damn it. Don't just stand there. Okay, get up. I took a lot of chaos damage there, didn't I? Yeah, it took a lot. Will that get rid of the fucked up health bar when I move into this phase? I know it gets rid of the status. So it should. Did I even heal? Alright, I did heal once. Oh shit. Wait, what happened? Oh, I was already in the phase. Okay, well, let's just keep it. It's okay, we just need to learn those. There you go. Damn it. God damn it. I gotta do a better job of dodging that. There you go. I'm not sure those moves are worth it because they take the meter down far enough that... Shut the fuck up, bitch. Yeah, they take the meter too far down. I'd rather stay in the form and just beat the shit out of her. Damn it. Oh shit, fuck that up. I think we've got her if I don't fuck this up. Get back. Sucking me in. Ah, damn it. That spear looked cool. Another easy boss. I mean, I guess some people probably... I guess there are some people that would say, what, she killed you twice? That's not easy. Yeah, it is. In a Souls-like? Yeah, it is. When there's bosses out here killing you 70, 80 times in certain games. Troka was hard. Every other god boss in this game has been easy. There were a couple early on that killed me 10 times or so that I would put in the fairly challenging category. But... she was cool. She looks cool. Her moves look cool. The arena's cool. All the story implications are cool. But the actual fight's too easy. This game's too easy.
Khazan, I believe in you.
I'm starting to think there's just one more level. Because I don't know who else there is to kill after KHAZAN. I mean, after Ozma. We've killed all the main issues. So Ozma's got to be the last boss, right?
Reese, come back.
And, I don't know who else it would be at this point. And the way that the map is laid out, there's only one more big area, so... I think this is the penultimate level.
We must.
Which is, again, disappointing.
Do what must be done. Yes. You're right, Phantom. Ozma. He did all this. We will find him and make him pay.
There were a couple of levels early on. Forget about the bosses for a second, but there were a couple of levels early on that were pretty tough. That's not really true. Troka's level was really hard. I died a lot in that level because there was a lot of that was when it was like it was throwing everything at me. Everything was undead, everything was ranged, and every platform was precarious. So I was falling off shit, I was getting shot at a lot, getting shot off of ledges, not being able to get to undead in time, and then resurrecting, a lot of necromancers running around, unending enemies. That was a tough level. That level was really hard, including the boss. Nothing else in this game has been really hard. In fact, since then, it's been an absolute fucking softball. The whole game after Troka.
Behold, he truly deserves to be called the Master of Chaos. Ozma, listen soon.
Where are we? Oh, no. No, I want to go back to the crevice. So is this going to be one of those situations where it's not even a full level, it just takes me straight to a fight? Is this a spirit?
This Master of Chaos.
Oh, I thought that was a spirit of ad. Oh, whoa.
Powerless. The hero who stood against evil. And my friend.
Okay. We're just gonna stop here, I guess.
Insignificant.
Let's look through our gear real quick. 593 damage multiplier increased. Meh. Meh. Received damage decrease 4.4%. Attack damage 56. Damage multiplier 2.3. Now that is legit. I will have that. I guess I'm just going to stop the recording here. And then whenever we get to the next checkpoint in the next video, we'll buy our levels, we'll get rid of our gear, we'll do all that stuff. But if the game's not going to let it, if it's just going to throw us into I mean, well, there might just be a checkpoint right up here. What's all this shit? Now that I'll use. But again, get me the fuck out of here. I need a checkpoint. Is this... should I consider this part of the same level? No, that is not who I wanted to attack. I don't like doing that. I don't like this. You've had the same structure the whole time. Now you're suddenly going to throw me into some... right into the next level and don't give me the option to leave? I don't like it. Bro, I need you to get down. How do I... Thank you. Like, what if I die? Where do I even come back to? Give me a fucking sword. Thank you. The path of glory can wait. We're going back to the crevice. We're buying our levels. We're getting rid of our gear. I don't give a fuck. Get me out of here. Does that level have a name? Master of Chaos. Recommended level 134. And we are level 132. We're gonna be fine. You know, if it's gonna pull some Troca level shit, now would be the time to do it, because I bet you there's only one boss left.
Stay strong. Now you are strong enough. Tell me, what do you desire to gain?
Finally, we'll buy health recovery recruits.
To unlock more effects.
We went through all our gear, right? Yeah. So right now we have 165k Lacrima. Let's see how much we get from the gear we have. No, I don't want to talk to you. 165, is that what I said? If I was gonna look at crafting, now would be the time to do it. In fact, it might have been a better idea to use all this for materials instead of Lacrima, because I don't really need any more levels, you know? Poison. So we can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. So poison, fire, plague, lightning, poison again. We can get rid of this. Chaos, lightning, plague, fire, and poison. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not done yet. Chaos, earth, lightning, water, plague, fire, and poison. Chaos, earth, lightning, water, plague, fire, and poison. Okay. Those might be important. At this point, we haven't needed to do that in a long time. Put on resistances, but you never know. I mean, again, if anybody's going to be hard, it's going to be this last boss. Hey, we're back down to B. 272k for the next level. What we'll do is we can look at buying some gear or crafting some gear once we get to the boss, assuming the boss seems formidable. If we need to upgrade, try to min-max as much as we can right at the end, and we'll do it then. Because if there's a whole level to go through, then we'll gain levels, we'll get gear. I don't want to buy something now and then just find something better on the way to the boss, you know. Okay, we're gonna stop here, and we'll pick it up. This is probably the last level based on the map and what's going on in the story. I bet this is it. So we'll see you then. Appreciate you.